So I would like to show you this. So today we will drink a cup of oolong tea. I will not show you the whole process of making it to make life complicated. We think about simple life and just live the life as it is. And when we need to drink, we drink. When we need to do things, we do things. And not too much pretension. I'm sorry I knocked on the phone. I bought this the other day. I went to a shop and I found this, and it looks so pretty, and especially when you draw it, it's a very good inspiration for drawing. What do you think? So I bought it as a pattern for inspiration. And today I have borrowed some books from the library and I want to do the book reading. And as a respect to the books, oh, the wind is coming, but this is why I choose to sit in this direction, because the wind is covered by my whole body actually. So I think the sound is okay. So here are some books. I feel ashamed on the one side because I am reading children's book, and on the other side I am thinking, if we do not fear for our imperfection, for our lousiness, we have chance to improve ourselves, right? So I decided to read this book the other day. It all starts from this beautiful book. This is why I use this piece of tablecloth. I am so cramped here to make this video, and I have this something. So this book is, I started from this book. One day I went to the library, our city library, and I found this book. Immediately I took it, and it's so beautiful. I started to read it page by page. Now we are in page 114, and until 200 pages we will finish it. And this book is from Qing Dynasty, and it's a painter of Qing Dynasty, which was 200 years ago. And this painter painted this book, and 手绘本, each of this one is hand painted in Qing Chao, Qing Dynasty, 200 years ago, Chinese painting style. And it's a beautiful book. And the book itself, without painting, is much, much, much longer. If we put every word in it, we will never be able to finish it. And so this is the book. And as I was reading it, I got one friend sending me another. Oh, wow. Okay, we will not see the end of it. We will not see the end of it. We will go page by page. I was on Facebook one day. Bling! I got a notice. One friend from London. I have met him from London. He was from New Zealand and lived in London. And 3 or 4 years ago, I visited London. My family visited London and lived with my friends, other friends, and we met. We had a meetup, and it's a wonderful friend. So he made music and a very colorful life. Anyway, he had a picture of this book on the Facebook. Haiying, I found this book and I immediately think about you, because I have done a video of Lovelace and mostly for Babbage. Babbage, the analytical machine or calculating machine. And he said, maybe you should read it. So I was thinking of reading it. And then I went to the library and I borrowed it. I found it. And I also searched online for Sydney Padua. And she had made a couple of Google Talks. And when you hear the artist talk, and it brings everything so real. So I really want to read this book. So this book will be page by page reading. And I think when I finish this one reading, I will post these. And YouTube, there is one thing. You can make the production, all the production, and schedule the publishing time. So maybe this will be published, the reading from next month. And also I have this book. I borrowed this book. It is because I searched for Greek mythology, and these kind of books, and found this because it's beautiful. The picture, I like beautiful picture books. There are other books that is also Greek mythology, but the painting is not very much my style. This is so beautiful. Just to look at this book is a pleasure. Itself is a masterpiece. So I will read these books. So maybe today we read this book. I will take a look. And another book, Greek mythology. And this book is also very, very beautiful. It's not the same as this more realistic style painting or pastel painting or drawing. This is very much stylized. And I remember there was one time in Beijing, the subway was decorated with wall painting. It's like Paris subway decorated with, there were a particular station, I think Bastille, the station, beautiful for mural art. And in Beijing, if you go to Beijing, the mural art is beautiful. This reminds me of what I have seen in Beijing. It's more or less the same style, very stylized and very colorful. And I want to read this one also. Okay, so maybe today, look at this, how, oh wow. And you feel it's close to you because there is much less shading and it's more stylized and more abstract, but there is a real realistic core of these paintings. It's perfect for picture books. Love them. Okay, let's get on with it. Pegasus. Oh. Pegasus. I think this S does not pronounce. Let me check dictionary. And I am very ashamed for myself not knowing that how to pronounce it, and but being ashamed of yourself and not learning is not as good as being ashamed and keep learning. Don't you think so? At least I am one step better than not learning.